From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Saturday, May 19th, 2018. Silver is trading at $16.45 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,293 per ounce. Zencash is trading at $28, and the average price of Bitcoin is $8,242. Antiwar.com reports Yemen's ambassador to UNESCO, Ahmad al-Sayyad, has given an interview to Al Jazeera in which he accused Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates of having a hidden inclination to divide Yemen in the future. The comments come amid growing concerns from the Hadi government, which is theoretically backed by Saudi Arabia and to a lesser extent by the UAE. Officials have expressed growing concern about the UAE for seizing airports and seaports, as well as briefly taking over the island of Socotra. The UAE has downplayed these incidents, but has been openly backing secessionist groups in southern Yemen. They are also known to have ambitions to be a regional power, particularly in the Gulf of Aden, which would be helped by them securing some permanent bases in southern Yemen. Saudi Arabia, meanwhile, seems particularly interested in the defeat of the Shiite Houthi movement in northern Yemen and of ensuring that there is no Shiite presence along their disputed border with Yemen. Though the Saudis nominally support the Hadi government, it is mostly as a way of justifying intervention in Yemen, and they've also felt totally comfortable keeping Hadi under a state of house arrest for months on end. Are you looking for a cryptocurrency that has a focus on users and usability? Then look into Zencash. Zencash has the ability to use both transparent and shielded transactions, with shielded transactions using zero-knowledge proofs. Zencash features global governance with inclusive decision-making, reliable funding for continuous improvements, and documentation and wallets in many languages that are available for Linux, Mac, Windows, and Android devices. Learn more at zencash.com. UPI reports in a blow to House Republican leadership, lawmakers defeated a $687 billion farm bill on Friday as some GOP conservatives sided with Democrats. The bill, supported by President Donald Trump and GOP congressional leaders, failed by a vote of 213 to 189. All Democrats voted against the bill, which included restricted requirements for recipients of food stamps under the Supplemental Nutrition Program. 30 conservative Republicans also voted the bill down, opposing the $70 billion cost of the SNAP program. The Conservative Freedom Caucus has also threatened to hold up a bill until security-oriented immigration issues are addressed. The food stamp program was added to the Farm Bill in the 1970s to persuade urban legislators to vote for a farming safety net, which is renegotiated and voted on every 5 years. House Freedom Caucus leader Mark Meadows said 76% of the Farm Bill has nothing to do with farms. When you look at it, 24% of it actually is about farming and supporting our farmers. For over 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. And as a Bitcoin-preferred business, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts Brokerage today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports Missouri legislators convened on Friday to weigh the possible impeachment of Governor Eric Greitens, who had been embroiled in separate sex and fundraising scandals that have led to mounting pressure for his resignation. The Republican-controlled Missouri General Assembly began a special session in Jefferson City, Missouri, the state capital, to consider what disciplinary steps to take against the first-term Republican governor, including impeachment, after hearing the recommendations of a special House of Representatives investigative panel. Greitens had vowed to remain in office while he fights to clear his name. No Missouri governor has ever been impeached. Greitens, once seen as a rising star in the Republican Party, was previously charged with felony invasion of privacy in connection with an admitted extramarital affair in 2015 with a hairdresser before he was elected. He says he is innocent, the relationship was consensual, and that he is the subject of a political witch hunt. On Monday, however, St. Louis prosecutors dropped the charge before his trial got underway after a state judge agreed to allow the defense to call as a witness circuit attorney for the city of St. Louis, Kim Gardner, a Democrat whom defense attorneys accused of misconduct. Prosecutors said they would refile the case. Meanwhile, the governor faces a separate trial on an unrelated charge of computer tampering. St. Louis prosecutors allege he obtained and transmitted a donor list from a military veterans charity he founded in 2007 without the charity's consent to aid his political fundraising. An attorney for Greitens called the charge absurd and said his client is innocent. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.